Kia ora rā koutou, te whānui e huri mai nei ki tēnei kōrero I tēnei ata, pēr, he ata, I Waitangi, ngā mihi kia koutou, tēnā koutou. My guest, who we just kidnapped from outside our caravan, is Whaia Naida. If you don't know her, well, you haven't got a pulse. But te whaia rangatira tēnā koe nau mai hara mai.
Ngā mihi, noku te honore I tūtaki e tāua.
Aye. And actually, even though we're Waitangi, and I just talking to you, we've been talking a lot about the depth of whakaaro of our kaumātua, ko mate, and the ability to control, well, not control, but to navigate a room of people, Mo te kōrero,
Yeah.
Where they were outstanding,
And the thing about it is being taught a lesson without realising you're in school.
Yeah.
And that lesson is for us to understand that our kupu is one thing.
Yeah.
But it is the depth of meaning of it that matters.
Yeah.
It's not just a kupu.
Yeah.
Like English words, they just words.
Yeah.
But wā tātou kupu, he tapu kei roto.
Yeah. And the other thing for me too, when we talk about those things is, kore te tangata e whara ne. So I remember my dad, who was born in 1913, he'd pull out these one-liners that were amazing, and it would stop me in my tracks, but I never felt that I was told off or chastised,
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of those guys.
Absolutely. And that's the depth of the kupu.
Aye.
The words simply may seem like you're being told off, but in actual fact, once you understand, and not only that, every kupu has a tone to it. And you must hear the tone, because it's the tone that determines the intent
and the message
behind the kupu.
Yeah. And it's interesting when people go on a journey, ki te ako tō tātou reo rangatira, that's the magic of it, is the byproducts of reo are all these things that we're talking about,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's not just reo at all. There's more to it than the kupu. Reo is the kupu. But once you understand the tone, a tō reo, ina ririna koe kore ngoro. Kei roto I te tangi o tō reo. Engari mena hihia kata ana koe, kei roto I te tangi o tō reo. Engari ko aua kupu rano.
And it's quite interesting for me and yourself as communicators. It's an asset. It's quite interesting. I rote I te reo, ngā kupu, if they were translated, they're actually quite paru. Or the picture it's painted is quite paru. Engari, I rote I te reo, you don't see the paru, you see the reality.
Yes.
And you see the humour
and the message.
And the message and the power of that kōrero way.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, if you really don't understand it, it's easy to be misunderstood. Very easy to be misunderstood. And wetahi tangata, many people, they carry the mamai of the misunderstanding. And there was no intent in the original message for you to be, hurt by anything.
Or for that kōrero to land incorrectly because of the way you caught it.
Yeah.
It's interesting because we're in Waitangi and there's lots of misunderstandings.
Hey,
I want to talk about, because you've been an advocate for us, our whānau, all your life. You live it. We're working here with Ngāpu Iwi Social Services and Dr. Moana Eduera, and the whole focus, or a lot of the focus, is about whānau and tiaki tamariki mokopuna. That space is so important for our future, isn't it?
It is. Absolutely it is. I was raised by two grandmothers.
Yes.
One grandmother Māori, my mother's mum, and the other grandmother he tarara,
Aye.
my father's mum.
Aye.
And they lived across the road from each other.
Yeah.
They were beautiful kuia, which means I was raised 2 generations ahead of myself
Aye.
from those 2 kuia.
And those teachings.
And absolutely those teachings.
Yeah.
And in terms of raising the mokopuna, the Māori grandmother taught me, ina ki te koe te tahi mea he, whakatikanga. Ina kore, ka rite koe ki taua he.
Oh, wow.
When you see something wrong in front of you, you are duty bound to correct it.
Yeah.
Because if you do not, you are going to become like it.
And condoning it in a way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
It's not the work of the enemy, it's the silence of the friends. And so having been raised with that, growing up, I used to see my mum's brothers. I grew up with their mother, with my grandmother.
Yeah.
And I used to see them doing some things with an 18-gallon keg.
Yeah, a little bit borderline sometimes.
Oh, my goodness. And I couldn't help it. I would go and tell Mama, I ki te au ina po.
Yeah.
And then they would never take me anywhere with them. I got left behind.
Yeah, she's a blabbermouth.
Yeah, that was the interpretation.
But that could be a bit of a load too, because if that's in your DNA,
it is
to see things. Well, quite often you see a lot of the things awareana.
Yeah. And sometimes I see things that wasn't intended, but I know I can see behind the tupu. And yes, that is a skill. Yeah. That's not often used or understood today.
Yes.
The skill of understanding what's not being said.
Yeah.
Instead of what's actually being said.
And that's actually ko ngā kupu Pākehā. It's emotional intelligence. And it's a huge thing. And I think a lot of our tamariki are stifled from developing that other sense because they're looking at a screen all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, being raised by these grandmothers as a baby, as a 2-3-year-old.
Wow.
My grandmother used to have this oval aluminium tin tub, and she used to carry water from the creek into the
sink.
To heat it up in the copper,
and
then from the copper into this tub, and then she used to bathe me, and she used to waiata her waiata every night.
Wow.
E tiaki anau e taku mokopuna e kia kaua koe tu kinongia e te tangata e every night waiata mai ana i tana waiata kia hau. Tēnā āhua e harau te mokopuna noiho.
Ai.
He tama ariki, e heke mai i ngā karanga arikitanga. Koia tēnā ko te āhua o te tiaki. Ai. Ka te moko a o tupuna. Me te puna, te wai, te moko puna, me te puna o ngā whakaheketanga. The intergenerational
connection
of your ancestry.
Yes.
So you're not just tamariki, you are tama-ariki. And that's our misuse of our own reo.
Yes.
Tamariki, tama-ariki ki tātou.
Yeah. And it's funny because I'm a huge believer of a lot of the modern issues that face whānau, and there are a lot of the answers no te ao kōhatu ne. Those answers, you know, because people say, oh, Pure, what do you think is a really good formula to make us better parents and create better atmosphere? I says, be more Māori.
Oh, aye.
Ne.
Live in your own skin.
Yeah. Yep. And they go, what do you mean? I says, do you know how, if you look at some of the readings of our, you know, obviously probably a mate of yours, Anne Salmon, and people like that, who go, no, this was Māori behaviour, you know, of the tiaki tamariki ne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wā tātou mokopuna, koia tēnā ko te kanuhi ora a ngā tūpuna.
Yeah.
Tiakina, koia ai I tama ariki ai.
Aye.
And we were tested. I was tested by my granduncle, and he used to always, because I grew up with this grandmother, but my name to my Māori whānau was Tarara, simply because
Tō whakapapa.
Yes, and with that, Tarara, because I was this young kid who had the reo.
Yes.
I te rawa.
Right.
While our parents were having it strapped out of them at schools.
Yes.
And my grandmother had it smacked for using reo, and she got to Prima 3.
Yeah.
And her brother got to Prima 4.
Yeah.
And my mum at school got strapped for using reo.
Yeah.
And so anyway, they, as far as they were concerned, I had the reo.
Yeah.
I miri ngai te reo.
Yeah.
I didn't ever remember learning it.
Yeah.
But
you lived it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Everything that was being said, I understood it, but my cousins didn't.
Aye.
And then this Nani Nahi from Mangakahia, he was sitting in the wharehui, leaning on the toko.
Yeah.
And I was making the beds. And then everybody yarning on the other side of the room, and he called out, Naida. Well, the tone of that voice, everyone turned around, and I stopped, froze in my spot to see what's next. And he goes, I te mea, ko koe te kura mahita o taua, ha te kupu Māori mo te sparrow. And I was thinking, nani hoha.
They're stirrers, aren't they?
Ki te koe mahina ngā moinga nei. And I was stalling for time.
Yeah, so you would think.
I knew I had to answer him.
Yeah.
And anyway, as I stalled for time, he calls out, Naida. And as he said that, the answer came to me.
Yeah.
And then I turned back to him and I said to him, nan, pēhea te sparrow whaingoa Māori, e hara I te manu Māori. Ta ieka mema, ai rā hoki Naida.
Beautiful.
And this lot on the side.
Good answer. Tell us about the difference between your relationship with tō whai Ao Māori me tō whai. So for people who are listening, tarara is very, very common word up here, and it's from the early settlers of, used to be called former Yugoslavia, eh? Yeah, from Croatia now.
Yeah,
it is.
Yes, yeah. And the Croatian grandmother, well, the Māori grandmother, she taught us me pēhea te mahi tāpapa kumara, me pēhea te whakatō kumara, ka mutu me pēhea te kite ai, ngā manu. Like if the seabirds came in, you knew storm is on the way. And teach you how te hakatō ngā kamo. You had to make a mound, and then you had to make all the things that point and plant your seed and go like that, so that there's plenty of
room. And,
Oh yeah.
And this is a science education, by the way.
Yeah.
This is science, horticulture.
Yeah,
people go to university to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on, but I get enthusiastic.
And then te tangi a te manu, there's a riro bird that's got 4 bars to its cry. And the first bar of the riro is telling us, and they're seasonal, and it's telling us, get ready to plow the ground, turn your ground over. So we out with the spade, turning the whenua. The second cry of the riro is planting season. So you got to go plant. So between the turning over and the planting season, you will have your tāpapa kumara, and then the shoots will be coming up, and then the second cry will come for you to plant. And so we go and plant the kumara. For the third cry, the Manu will be telling us, haere te raranga I wō kete. Time to weave your kete, because the fourth cry is harvest.
Yeah.
Aye, harvest. And ka moiho koe, you would know when the harvest was, because I auara, and I haven't seen one for years, but in those days, the matua kumara, and that's like a white caterpillar with a horn in the front of it. And it used to come up, and that white caterpillar, he matua kumara, te ingoa te tokera, teaching you it's time to harvest when that toke comes up. And so we used to play as kids, playing with this. It's only one toke will come up, and you have to, and it'll crawl along the ground. And we used to make a circle so that the toke goes in it and goes round. And
round a corral.
And kids play. Yeah. And that was that. But from that, then the harvest, we had to dig a hole for the kumara, because that was the preservation.
Yes.
You dig a pit.
Yeah.
And then you put your kumara in there. Then at the front of the pit, you get fern, bracken fern. Yeah. Then you light the fern, burn it, so that the slugs can't go over the ashes of the fern to get into the kumara.
They won't cross the ashes.
They can't. Because they'll die. The ashes will.
Into there.
Yeah, so we have to burn. But because we lived in harmony with the environment, we would dig another pit and put all the scrappy kumara, little bits. We'll put it in there. Mō ngā ngata, mō ngā kiore, ngā mea hia kai ana ki te kumara.
That's your little whare kai.
So they won't come over to this one.
They don't need to.
Yeah, and that was preserving. That's how we used to live in the environment. Yeah, and so living with the sea according to the moon cycle, the pull of the tides, the cry of the seabirds, and the bush when puawai mai ana te tōwhai, ko moihio koe, ko maua ngā kina ki raro I te moana.
It was a calendar.
Yeah, koia tēnā. The relationship between Tāne Mahuta and Tangaroa was again giving us information about livelihood. Yeah. My grandmother Māori taught us kia pai tō koutou tiaki I ngā kararehe, I ngā manu, I ngā kai moana, I ngā kai hua rākau, me ngā hua whenua. Ina kore koutou tiaki tika I ēnā mea, ka tai ki te wā, ko hakai rātou katoa, te tuku I a rātou hei oranga kai mō koutou. Ina kore tiakina, ka tai ki te wā ko koe ke, he kai mō rātou.
Yes, I understand perfectly.
And
don't abuse our generosity.
Oh, no.
Hey.
No.
Yeah.
And the thing happened, and I fully understand it more when we got hit by mad cow disease. Yeah. Then we got hit by the bird flu. Then we got hit by algae bloom. Yeah.
Cody dieback.
Yeah. And then we got hit by the stuff that we put in our gardens, mō ngā hua rākau.
Manure and
manure and stuff.
Yeah.
Te katoa hit us.
Yeah.
And that kōrero had already been told to us, kia tiaki tika.
Aroha mai ko motu tō tātou kōrero mō tēnei wā.
Ka pai.
Tēnei te mihi nui. Pai ki te ao koe e oranga.
Oh ai.
Ai, e mea nui tērā. We need you. So look after yourself.
I got 2 sons, 3 daughters. I got 19 mokopuna, 13 boys and 6 girls. Yeah. And today I have 44 greats, 18 girls and the rest are boys. In March this year, I'll have my 45th great.
It's meant to
E
be.
kore rawau e mate.
Tēnā, it must be the figs. Kia ora koe whaia, ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi, kia ora.